Adopt Me's new Halloween cat box. The Halloween event begins in 10 days, which means we're going and getting lots of brand new spooky pets, as it states by simply clicking the button on the corner. So far, Adopt Me has actually confirmed multiple of these pets and actually shared a video with us. But first, let's take some time into looking at what the previous Halloween pets are and how that means we're going to be getting a cat box. Inside of Adopt Me, you can actually go and get boxes that reward you with pets. As we can see, this area right here is actually some that I have from last year's event, including a bat box, which would either give you a normal bat, which was a 3 out of 4 chance, or an albino bat, which is a 1 in 4. I'm not sure if that's the right odds. And then there's other boxes that already exist, including an ox box, where you could get a normal ox, a lunar ox, or a metal ox. Or we have a monkey box, where you're guaranteed at least one monkey, and then a bunch of random circus themed items. Adopt Me hasn't actually gone and done any of these boxes for a while, and we seem to have a prediction that it's going to be for this Halloween event, as they did one last year, and they've gone and done something which is indicating that there's going to be multiple mummy cats. If you haven't already seen this video right here is by Adopt Me. And as we can see in this video, they actually show off this mummy cat. There's a few things to point out. This mummy cat is in a full white color, and the other mummy cat is in a grey color, meaning there is going to be 2 variations of mummy cats in Adopt Me. This right here is the other mummy cat. This one is such a hard video to try and visualize what it looks like, as Adopt Me thought it'd be fun to just crop off half of the pet, which isn't that fun. But as we pause it at the right time, you'll notice that this is a grey color with white bandages. We can then compare that to the albino version, which is white, has white ears, and different toned bandages, meaning there will either be 2 variations, an albino mummy cat and a normal mummy cat, or they just hadn't finished the mummy cat in the original video that they shared, and now this is the finalized version. Let's go and check out the rest of the map of what they're posting in this image, as there's quite a lot to actually go and look at. So above here it says cell number 6. Why number 6? Does that mean there is 6 pets or 6 things you can purchase? I'm not too sure. I really hope there are 6 pets. That'd be pretty cool to see. In the corner we have just some little fire, which is how the room lights up. We have a waterfall, and then a spider's web in the corner, which is quite interesting. And then these like little humans are lifting up all of these pedestals, which is actually the same as inside of this map, right in this building. So if we look right here, this building is actually the same as this, meaning this whole interior that we're looking at right now. So that building is probably the one that we all try to get into but get yeeted away, and it says, sorry mate, your name's not on the list, come back later. Bro, I would love to come back later and gain access inside of your lovely building, but it seems that I don't have permission, and I wonder if after those 10 days we will then be able to go and get in. I've seen a lot of other people theorizing that there will be the albino cat box, or just a cat box where the rarities are going to include probably a rare mummy cat and then an ultra rare albino cat. Let's go and do a comparison. If we search bat, as we can see, we had an albino bat, which was an ultra rare. This one's pretty cool. Let's go and check this guy out. Very nice, very cool. And then obviously we have a normal bat. I have literally traded 100 bats, by the way. If you haven't gone and checked that video out, check it out. I literally traded 100 Adopt Me bats the other week. The link will be down below in the description. If you want to check that out after this video, be sure to go and do so. But yeah, as you can see, this one is a uncommon, and then you have the rare version being an ultra rare, which is pretty cool, I guess. So I really do hope that we will be going and getting 2 variations of the cat, as Adopt Me likes to go and add variations of the same pet to try and add like a level of rarity to them, which is quite interesting to see. I do wonder what the other Halloween pets will be. I believe that we will be going and getting something along the lines of a skeleton dog. That'd be pretty cool. They've been dropping a bunch of hints that we'll be getting a skeleton dog this year, and I just really assume that there will be. We may be completely wrong, but at least we know 100% that we're getting a mummy cat, whether it be from a box or not. I'm still pretty excited. So there are different ways that you can earn candy currency. So now that we know that there's been multiple boxes in the past, I decided I would go and hop onto the software Photoshop and create my own concept of what a cat box would look like. I took the original rat box from a previous lunar event where you could get a golden rat or a normal rat, and then started to go and edit it by adding like a paw print on it that resembled a cat, and then that was basically it. I believe that this would represent what a cat box would look like, and I think it looks pretty genuine, and Adopt Me could actually go and add this, and that is what the thumbnail of this video is. Let me know if you think this looks real and what a cat box would look like. My friends over at Adopt Me News actually showcased a bunch of all of the previous ways that you could go and generate candy. Let's go and have a quick look at what these things are. So the first thing was find Headless Head, this one in the top right. It says, can you find him? Hint, the Headless Horseman has spawned indoors. So you had to find his head, which was like a big pumpkin. Once you found it, it would then go and give you a bunch of candies, which you could go and use to go and buy pets or the in-game items. The second one would be trick-or-treating. As you can see, you could walk up to this big trick-or-treat bowl and press E to go and take candy, which is pretty cool. And I imagine you could just knock on other people's houses or the main buildings in Adopt Me and trick-or-treat, where you'll either be tricked or rewarded with some free candy. The next game was a graveyard game where it says a special event is happening at the graveyard, would you like to attend? If you attended, you got to go and walk up to the graves and select which ones you thought would give you candy. Some would, some wouldn't, and you'd want to avoid the ones which wouldn't, and you had like 3 lives. It basically seems that every single year they seem to be making up a completely new game, which means that we probably won't see these games, and I imagine that we will be going and getting a completely new thing this year. However, there is one thing that kind of stayed the same, was the theme of the Headless Horseman. Headless Horseman is a package on Roblox which costs 31,000 Robux. And you can go and visit the Headless Horseman every single day during the Halloween event to go and gain yourself a bunch of these free candies. That's what it was last year. Every single day that you logged in, you go and be rewarded with anywhere between like 500 or 1,000 of the currency, I believe. Up next was Spirit Showdown, where you basically had a bunch of these giant ghost bunnies flying around the Adopt Me map, and you had to go and use like a Ghost Buster outfit to go and suck up the ghost bunnies, which was pretty awesome to see. So yeah, this is what a ghost bunny looked like. You could go and use this and then suck up ghosts, which was pretty funny to be honest. By going and sucking up the more ghosts, you'd be rewarded with more candy. So obviously there is a bunch of things you can go and do. The one in the bottom right says you could just travel around the map and pick up stray candy pieces as if it was a large treasure hunt, where you just simply explored the map inside of Adopt Me, and after a while you'd be able to go and collect a bunch. I don't think these things would respawn. It would just simply be that you go and collect these, similar to any other treasure hunts we've had in Adopt Me. The last game was the pumpkin collection game, where you had in like 2 minutes or so to try and collect the most pumpkins as possible, and you'd go and get rewarded based on how many pumpkins you actually went and collected. That's it for today's video. Leave it a thumbs up, use star code CANDY when purchasing Robux, follow my Roblox profile clicking the 3 dots using the link down below in the description. Thanks for watching, have a great day, bye!